Hey guys, Galaxy today with another Destiny video, and I wanted to talk about Flinch. So I should probably need sound. So I just wanted to quickly. This is a re-upload slash re-recording of a previous video. So sorry, YouTube did some funny business on there when I was uploading, or like just ran like one of their servers or something possibly hitched for like a second, and a bunch of the video went all weird. And I didn't. And because I have a bunch of, I make a bunch of videos a week, and then, but not enough to do more than once a week kind of thing. So it was like a couple weeks after the video I found it out, so sorry. But I just wanted to quickly talk about Flitch though, and this is after the season 17 changes of Airborne effectiveness. So there will be a clip of Lazar, I believe is how you pronounce his name, of him missing a very obvious should have connected headshot sniper from a sniper rifle. And there's because there's something called Airborne effectiveness. He didn't have Icarus grip, I believe, in the clip, which I'll put in now.
Dude, that sound is fucking loud.
Zone C captured. Enemy claimed Zone A. Enemy claimed Zone B.
But I'll just explain now. So he had heat rises, which is plus 60, and to get before this new changes and all that for at least primary weapons like this Ostringer, you would have to be 60 to get the same accuracy of bullets on the ground as you would get in the air. But you pretty much have to get to 100 to get the same for a sniper or any other special weapon. Shotguns, I think also things like heavy, but definitely special weapons like snipers, you will need to change. You have to pretty much max it out, and you pretty much have to go Icarus grip with with a bunch of other armor and mods, and like unflinching mods is key to do it. And also if any of you guys got a multi-mark, I've got a quick draw Iron Reach with model 8 red. So it's pretty much a god roll. The only that's meant to be, I believe, killing wind, where the quick draw is meant to be in that column, so which is kind of disappointing. But they secretly nerfed this ability, which now correlates with flinch. Same with resilience. So for hunters, you pretty much have to try and max out stats now. Mobility for the obvious dodge, recovery, regaining health. Grenades are like for healing, if you're on solar at least. And then resilience for unflinching. I got tier 7, which is like a fair amount in my opinion. So but imagine, I'm just gonna not aim down sights, but this is pretty much me trying to somewhat control versus not trying to control is kind of like the difference. So this is like, so imagine this is before. That would have been like, say, the flinch that you would have received from the opponent from like, say, a 140 hand cannon, because these are still very popular, like the palindrome, Ostringer, Thorn, DFA I think too, Guitar, Ice Luna, etc. But this is pretty much the changes for at least SMGs that I can tell, because I mean at least one SMG in PvP. It's more like that. But also, if I can find a clip, it's either from like Frostbolt, ZK, Cross, one of those kind of people, where they're multi-mark, especially, was literally on the side of their screen, which is, and it made them, instead of imagine if that brick right there, that exposed brick, is the opponent, it just instantaneously makes them shoot over here with no way for the player to get any kind of shots back without instantly dying. So that is really obnoxious. It does occur with other SMGs, less so with Shayera's Wrath, at least for my role that I found, because I've got 72 stability and I got steady rounds and polygonal rifling, but I could easily drop it down to 47. So it can change. Like, borrowed time is by default will be able to take will take a lot more recoil than Shayera's, just by it, without just the stability of it. And I feel like and with the airborne effectiveness, it should be I know they are changing it so it's a viewable stat next season, season 18, and at the time of recording it's just a bit over 2 months away. So like, we have to deal for 2 months without just showing a stat, which is really annoying. But there should be more ways to like build into it. Maybe there should be a boots mod that rotates at Ada, for example, that increases airborne effectiveness by 5, and then 8 for a double stack or something of it, because scavengers are disabled in Crucible now. So that might be like a nice kind of replacement, because boot mods don't really have any place in PvP anymore past scavengers and possibly holsters for special weapons, which is really annoying. So or they can revert to the old flinch kind of method in a way. Flinch slash airborne effectiveness, like revert it, like keep the resilience change of reducing flinch, and this ability kind of making the recoil and all that. But with that, you might, depending on the percentages of unflinching mods on chest armor, might need to nerf slash buff depending on the percentages if reverting to the old way. But pretty much airborne effectiveness, to sum it all up, is really bad for anyone that wants to jump. Not even stompy hunters. Like I am currently maining hunter with Gemini like jesters, and half the time whenever I'm in the air, just like trying to get, say if I'm just trying to get to the top here and I see an enemy as I'm falling down, I possibly land 2 bullets that hit for 14 damage total or something out of like a full magazine or from my multimac, for example, if I'm in the air, or just, and that's with 25 airborne effectiveness, which is pretty insane in my opinion. They should definitely make it the value slightly lower if they're gonna, instead of making it 60 for primaries, I think it should be like 50 to 55, and make specials only like say 10 to 15% worse for at least a few archetypes like sniper rifles, because like shotguns are never going to be used in the air. Fusion rifles, yeah, sure, they've been like plaguing the Crucible for like a year plus easily, so like just if they're like just instead of 15% worse than primaries, just fusion rifles and worse, in general, maybe 20% worse than so if you want to be accurate in the air with fusion rifles, you have to build in 20% more airborne effective stat than you would for your palindrome, for example, or your SMG, etc. So if you guys did enjoy me talking about why flinch slash airborne effectiveness should be reverted slash changed, hit that sub button. If you like this kind of content, like Destiny content, hit the sub button, I guess, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.